Hello, everyone. So glad to see you back on this beautiful morning on the second day of spring. Spring is honestly my favorite season, so I have been looking forward to it, but there's also much to do, especially with all of our new lesson horses who I'm glad to say have been settling in wonderfully. Also, I do have a little cold, which is why my voice may sound different, but there is much to do, and I just really wanted to take you guys along, so we just have to take my voice for what it is now. So, our morning routine has already been done, so now we can focus ourselves on other things. And I just wanted to make it a little bit clearer for myself, so I made a list of things we could do. Well, first off, we have to go organizing. Then the vet will be coming soon as well. And when the vet is done, we can actually do some tag fitting and a few makeovers on the new lesson horses, because that is really needed. And then lastly, we can lunch a few more horses and go berry picking. But we will see how the day goes, and maybe some changing will be in the schedule. But for now, this is it. So we can quickly check off the organizing part from the list because that was honestly done quite quickly. Since the renovations, everything has been kind of in place, and I only had to do a few touch-ups in the tack room and the feed room. I was honestly so glad that the organizing part was done so quickly because the vet was visiting. So I did have the vet checking them up before I bought them, but that was just like a clinical check, and now I just need to get their vaccinations and dewormers done and some other things. But more of that you will hear later because it has to do with one special pony. Oh, as I had to do with him, he really hated his dewormer. So now everything was behind, I could finally start doing some makeovers. Some of the horses looked amazing once they got here, but others, yeah, some really need a makeover. So for King, I actually decided just to give him a good brush. I don't really like his mane, it's breaking off, it's thin, it's short, it's really atrocious actually. So what I do for him is I just put his mane up and then I don't have to see it. Now I know it's not the best method, but for King it works and his hair actually grows like this. Don't even ask me how, I don't know what magical gene this horse has, but it works for him. Then I decided to do Sharon, but Sully just cannot stand to be away from him, so I put him in the box next to the washing bay. And I started working on Sharon, but honestly the only thing I did was give him a good brush and a wash because honestly he didn't need more than that. His mane is just a silly pony mane. I don't need it to be pretty. I kind of like it like this, and Sully has the exact type of mane. It's just crazy. But I don't mind it. I think it's adorable. And then came Bubblegum, but we just started calling him Bubbles. Yeah, we got him from a farmer, and the farmer did not attend to his mane. He was mainly just in fields, playing around with other ponies. He was with a lot of young ponies, especially. So a lot of fights, a lot of pulling on the hair. So his hair is a mess. But I think it will be very beautiful when it grows long. But now it was just breaking off. It was not growing in the right direction. So I decided to chop it all off. Yeah, I just went for it. I honestly just went for it. It's gone. Now hear me out. I believe it will grow back absolutely beautiful. We just have to hope and pray. And otherwise, he kind of rocks it. Not from the front, but definitely from the side. So we'll just have to see how this turns out. But please believe me, I think he's rocking it. Then the past few days I've already tried different saddles on different horses, but I still have 3 horses to go. One of them actually being Flora. Now, I'm struggling a little with her. With the first few saddles, I didn't think they would fit. They were either too long or too short. But then I found this amazing, beautiful saddle. I just don't like the color on her. And then I remembered I have the exact same saddle in a different color, and that looked amazing. The brown, the dark brown, is so beautiful on her color. So, and it fitted perfectly. So I finally found a saddle for Flora. And then I actually saddled on 2 saddles, a dressage and a jumping saddle for Robin Hood. I already thought they would fit, and luckily they did, so that's perfect. But then came our hardest horse, Freya. For some reason, I cannot find a perfect fitting saddle for this pony, so I think I have to call in some specialists because this has been the most difficult job ever. No saddle that I have will fit perfectly on her, so when we're riding, she just starts to buck. And I actually also talked to the vet, and she has a bit of back problems. So more of that later. It's a complicated story, and no saddle seems to fit her. So yeah, we're just gonna have to keep looking. But in the meantime, I have a saddle that kind of fits her, but it's not perfect. So we'll have to keep looking, and I'll update you guys when I have found it. But I just need to call a specialist because this is just not working. Yeah, not gonna lie, I thought all of that would be way easier. Yeah, it wasn't. Well, at least with Freya, it wasn't, which is very frustrating. But I'll just have to leave it at this. The horses got a makeover, the vet checks are done, we found saddles for the other horses. Yeah. It's been a day. I've tried to film as much things as possible, but I was just quite busy and eventually very frustrated. So I think I'm keeping it here. I just decided to end my day with picking some berries with my adorable little horse, who I have not introduced you guys to yet. He's not a lesson horse. We actually had him already. He was from our previous barn. We always used to take berries with him there, and now once we've moved here, he obviously came with us. It was a long journey, but he's here and he is absolutely enjoying the berry picking still. I might throw him in a couple of lessons to see how he does, because he does love attention, and maybe he can do with a bit of exercise. But yeah, this is Dice.